No, the key doesn't fit here. No, the key doesn't fit here. I don't want to make the spider mad, and if the web breaks, it's no good to anybody. Yikes! The key just dissolved into thin air, but now the door is open. What sort of place is this? Everything is so huge. It's enough to make you dizzy. A huge abandoned train station. This stone looks strange.
This is a picture column from the Hall of Apprentices.
Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounds familiar.
In the Hall of Apprentices, there is a column for every apprentice who was trained here in these woods. But this one here was spat out by the Hall a long time ago. I found it deep in the woods. Now I'm trying to unravel its secret. Banishment by the Hall caused the picture to burst into 32 magic drops of dew, which are now spread all over Mousewood. Those who are able to understand the whisper of the rocks can ask the column itself how many drops are still missing. If someone collected all 32 drops, the dew could form the image of the expelled apprentice.
Wow, that sounds exciting. Wow! A gigantic living room for a giant. Although seeing as I'm the size of a mouse, maybe it's not so big after all. I wonder who lives here. Ugh, it smells a bit like old socks in here. A giant chunk of chocolate. I also took the tinfoil. This is high. I'll take that. Still smells okay. Still smells okay. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach to the clock. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach to the clock. We have a plant like that at home too. I'd say that worked pretty well. It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise. It smells like my model train. I'd better not touch it with my bare hands. That doesn't need to be spooned. It smells like my model train. I'd better not touch it with my bare hands. The joint is rusted. Won't move. The joint is rusted. Won't move. There. Now it's fixed. Now the cuckoo should have a voice again. Oh, something fell out of the clockwork. Well, it's probably not an important part. Even that's gigantic. There's also a bed here for little people. There's also a bed here for little people. There's also a bed here for little people. Even that's gigantic. Now the cuckoo should have a voice again. Now the cuckoo should have a voice again. It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise. Wow, that was loud. Let's see if it woke the giant. Oh man, he's still asleep. Hey, wake up!
Oh, dash it all.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for that to happen. Hello? I was just trying to repair your clock so I could...
Did your teacher tell you to do that?
No. Why would he?
Old magician of Mousewood. I see my apprentice has...
Did you put him up to that?
No, really.
All right. Ow, my head. Wait 1 second. I bid you welcome, Jeremiah Hazelnut. So, you are the rabbit's new apprentice.
A tree walker in the making. Indeed.
Oh, so you aren't a ghost.
No, not really.
Aro Molina, the magician of Mousewood, is a master of active sleep. When he sleeps, his waking spirit goes wandering.
Wow, that's cool.
Perhaps one day he can instruct you in his art.
Aro. No one has spoken that name in a long time. Yes, it has been a long time. A very long time since an apprentice has been trained in Mousewood.
Really? That long?
We should make ourselves somewhat more comfortable, old friend. Young Hazelnut, I hear that you have already proven yourself as a tree walker in Mousewood. Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
But first, there is something you need to return.
What's that?
Pardon me, but I think you have my book.
Oh, yeah, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me.
Thank you. It is very valuable to me. Now, I would like to write one about you. I collect stories, you know.
Who was that? He seemed familiar to me, but I can't recall why.
Only a wood sprite, a close acquaintance of mine. You should rest, Jerry. This has been a long day for you. Rest for a little while.
If you say so.
And he's asleep.
Old friend, what in all the worlds are you doing here?
I am training a tree walker.
That is not what I meant. I say this in all friendship. It is impossible for you to be here, believe me.
Nothing is impossible.
You slept all night.
Yeah, but not too well. I miss my bed.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Okay.
From now on, you can switch back and forth between day and night by sleeping in a hammock or reading this magic book. It can enthrall you for hours, making time appear to pass in an instant.
Return to the portal tree through which we came to Mousewood. There you will learn your first spell.
I'm sure you already have your cards, don't you, Jerry?
Yes.
Do you know how to play quartets?
Yep. No.
I will show you.
The game starts.
You can use the magic cards from the Hall of Apprentices to play a game. Here in Mousewood, the game is known as quartets. This game consists of 32 cards belonging to 8 quartets, or families, and of course 4 cards per quartet. If you do not yet have 32 cards, the other player will lend you some to make your deck complete. The goal of the game is to obtain as many complete quartets as possible. Every player starts with 10 cards. The 12 remaining cards lie concealed in the stack and will be picked up later.
It's your turn.
It's your turn. You now get to ask for one of the other player's cards, but only cards from quartets where you own at least 1 card yourself. First pick the family and then the card. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for which you want to ask.
Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
If the other player doesn't have the card you asked for, then you draw a card from the stack, and it's the other player's turn to ask for one of your cards. If the other player has the card you asked for, then you receive the card and get to keep asking. So you see, it's important to remember which cards you've already asked for and which cards the other player has taken from you so far. This will allow you to predict with some certainty what cards are in the other player's hand. The better your memory, the better your chances of winning. Remember, you can play with those cards, but their true worth does not lie in gambling. Still, I wish you luck.
I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. Bet you've got it. Very well. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it.
Extra life.
Extra life?
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it. Haha! And another quartet. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Well played.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. I might have known.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
This card. I bet you've got it. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card.
Oh no.
Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Got a quartet. Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it. Haha! Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it. Haha! Got a quartet. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card. Very well. And another quartet. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card. Yes, I did that on purpose.
Draw a card. Quartet. Game over.
I win. Ooh, this isn't so easy.
Here in Mousewood, people like to play cards. If the people of Mousewood see your cards, they will be very eager to play with you. You can also find additional secret cards, such as this.
But that's Mum.
Indeed. Remember, there are 4 cards in each quartet, just as there are 4 portal trees, inseparably connected. This star map can show you where they lie. Your mother is the second card in your quartet.
And the other 2?
You will understand my words soon enough, and then everything will change.
About the map.
This map shows the 4 portal trees in this region. On a clear night, you can compare the map with the starry sky. Perhaps that will help you orient yourself. Out there on the dusty field roads, by the bridge over the Coldwater Brook, you have a wonderful view of the stars. As an apprentice, you must find and pass through. Your teacher and I will help you.
Sometimes you're big and sometimes you're small. Why is that?
You should always speak to your neighbors on an equal footing. And mine are mice and squirrels. The portal which you and your teacher passed through already decided on a size for you, made you small. I, on the other hand, can only transform to mouse size for brief periods of time to mingle with my neighbors. Perhaps enjoy a coffee in Anya's cafe or chat with the Hedgehog brothers. Most of them don't believe in magic. They know portals and magical creatures only from fairy tales. Therefore, around here, I, the guardian of the portals, but that is all right. That is what I...
See you later.
Be careful, young tree walker.
One of the post horns that can be used to call Plato. I wonder how he can hear that frog toy from here. Maybe frogs have some sort of super hearing. I can use that to call Plato at one of the golden post horns. Then he'll...
Whoopee! Hello, Jerry. You're out and about late. Well, where to? Most squirrels have been evacuated because of the crows. It is especially dangerous up in the trees. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Come to us, Jerry.
Oh, how did they get here so fast?
Jerry, behind this portal lies another world, strange to us, but home to you. There you must learn your first spell. That is our tradition.
How exciting!
This time we will open the portal for you. Seek the ancient toad we saw at the foot of the portal tree. It is old.
I have seen in your cards that the toad will keep a spell ready for you to learn. Probably.
Arrow, stick to your script.
Oh. Good luck, young apprentice.
Well then. Whoa! I'm home again. Huh. I was sort of afraid I'd come out somewhere odd. Everything is suddenly so small and normal. Whoa. Well, almost normal. Has the toad really always sat there? I've climbed around on these stones so many times. Oh man. Hello?
The song of the wood. Such a beautiful song. So peaceful.
It's sound asleep and talking. Wow, it's huge. It feels like my head can't decide if it's here or not. I guess that's the coin's doing. Ever since I looked through it, I see things differently. Crumbly chalkstones. If I hadn't already taken one, I would now. The portal to Mousewood is... Who would have thought? Path tree. Maybe in the olden days, someone actually... Ah, everything is just as it used to be. Reassuring. The Great Zaroff experienced the greatest illusionist of our time. That's the same poster I took from the trunk. Who put it there? Strange. The Great Zaroff. When and where? Strange. Mum says people put up these little animal statues and I think they're... Hello up there. That woodpecker's making a lot of noise up there. That won't work. I'd better not use the book here. I'd better not use the book here. Hello up there. You don't say. Obviously I don't speak woodpecker. What are you trying to tell me, bird? What? Hey, why you look at me like that? I have a sinking feeling I said something wrong. Oh well, at least it's quiet now. Mum says people... I think there were more of them a couple of years ago. Mum says today. I think I can hear a cricket chirping in the barrel. Such a racket in the middle of the day. Unbelievable. That'll take care of it. There. Now it's quiet. Almost too quiet. Nothing. Nothing on right now. Empty. No comics, magic messages, or even pink letters. Sparrows used to live in that nest. Maybe we'll have eggs next spring. Yikes! The key just dissolved into thin air, but now the door is open. What sort of place is this? Everything is so huge. It's enough to make you dizzy.
Long time ago, I found it deep in the woods. And now I'm trying to unravel its secret. Banishment by the Hall caused the picture to burst into 32 magic drops of dew, which are now spread all over Mousewood. Those who are able to understand the whisper of the rocks can ask the column itself how many drops are still missing. If someone collected all 32 drops, the dew could form the image of the expelled apprentice.
Wow! That sounds exciting. A huge abandoned train station. This stone looks strange.
This is a picture column from the Hall of Apprentices.
Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounds familiar.
In the Hall of Apprentices, there is a column for every apprentice who was trained here in these woods. But this one here was spat out by the Hall a lot.
No, the key doesn't fit here. No, the key doesn't fit here. I don't want to make the spider mad. And if the web breaks, it's no good to anybody.